A nature's paradise, 7,641 islands, 108 million people speaking 183 languages. The Philippines is defined by its incredible rice fields, colorful marine life, busy megacities, graffiti-splashed jeepneys, bug-eyed tarsiers, worldwide unique landscapes, helpful water buffaloes, perfect-shaped volcanoes, and happy, smiling people. Destinations like El Nido in Palawan, known for its limestone cliffs like in Halong Bay in Vietnam, or Krabi in Thailand, white sand beaches and coral reefs attracts tourists from all over the world. El Nido, a small village north of Palawan, is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world at the moment. In the backyard, apart from hotels and guest houses, locals' daily life, fishing, agriculture, and manufacture of bunker boats for tourism. Bunker boats are built with outriggers on one side or both sides of the narrow main hull. Traditional bunker boats are made out of wood. The outriggers are made of bamboo to support and stabilize the boat. Island hopping day trips from El Nido town enable more than 200,000 tourists a year to dive into a nature's paradise. With more than 50 white sand beaches and lagoons to swim. Around 45,000 people call El Nido their home, which the meaning is the nest, given to the town by the Spanish who arrived in Palawan in the 18th century. The Philippines has 9 UNESCO heritage sites. One of the most famous are the rice terraces of Batat and Banawe. They date back to over 2,000 years ago. Now they were included into the UNESCO list in 1995, the first ever property in the heritage list as a cultural landscape. Maintenance of the living rice terraces reflects a cooperative approach of the whole community, which is based on detailed knowledge of biological resources existing in the Ifugao agro ecosystem.
Cover, and we can poke in our mouth.
The worldwide unique chocolate hills are a group of unusually shaped hills located in the middle of the island of Bohol in Philippines. These hills are usually covered in green grass, dry up and turn chocolatey brown in color during the dry season. There are more than 1,600 hills spread over an area of 50 square kilometers in Bohol. The highest one barely reaches 120 meters in height. Due today, it is still not clear how they were formed. The Philippines gets its name from King Philip II of Spain, but Brandon Magellan was the first who discovered the Philippines for Spain on March 1521. Spain ruled the Philippines for 333 years. With the outbreak of the Spanish-American War in April 1898 and the signing of the Treaty of Paris 8 months later, Spain ceded the Philippines to the United States. English became an official language and is well spoken until today of most Filipinos. It is the fourth largest English-speaking nation behind Pakistan, India, and the US. This country has one of the lowest cost of living among its neighbors Taiwan, Vietnam, or Indonesia. According to the Philippine Statistic Authority, a family of 5 needs at least $168. to meet their most basic food and non-food needs. This means that for the average Filipino family, it can be possible to live comfortably month by month at $500. Just to get a feeling for, a minimum monthly salary start at $170 for jobs like maintenance and cleaning crew. A person working as a teacher in the Philippines typically earns around $600 per month, but salaries start also from $370. When it comes to food, Filipino cuisine combines Spanish Mexican, Chinese, Indian, Japanese and American influences. I basically love the raw and fresh food, which you can find at local markets. This moment I will never forget. Being alone with my brother from Barcelona, David, and sliding bare feet above the surface of the ocean by riding our motorbike. Napcan Beach, 30 minutes away from El Nido. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome you here to the behind the scenes of this documentary. Thank you so much for watching so far. A lot of questions reached me and I will answer it now. Let me take you on a journey through the Philippines. Now it's a little bit more personal and I will tell you about my experience. So let's dive into. First one comes from Supriya. What places did you visit? What was your budget for the travel? And how many days did you tour for? So yeah, we visited quite a lot of places. It was Banaue and Manila. Then also the beautiful volcano Mayon in Legazpi City. Also Cebu City and the unique island Bohol. And of course Puerto Princesa and El Nido. We traveled for 6 weeks and the budget was not really fixed. As always, actually, I try to let it open because you never know what happened, what opportunities comes along, and you know, a missed opportunity you never get back, right? So thank you for this question. The next one, my wife, why the Philippines? Because of the volcano. I can remember in my old job I was sitting and I had this calendar. Maybe you guys know a calendar like this, where every day you have another inspiration, another picture. And then on one day I saw this beautiful, perfectly shaped volcano Mayon, and that was actually what inspires me to go to the Philippines. And it was so crazy. I spent 1 week over there, and actually my dream was to climb this volcano, but yeah, sure, it's forbidden because this one is very active. And yeah, the first day it was visible, but then a huge storm came over for 1 week and you almost didn't see the volcano for 1 week long, and then I couldn't make it. So I need to come back and climb this volcano. This is my goal in my life. Next one, KSB Haida. What was your most profound cultural experience and why? Yeah, the most profound was balut, I would say. So balut, for those of you who don't know, it is a duck actually. It's like, I think 17 to 21 days old, and yeah, the people eat it straight. So I was quite drunk when I was eating this, but it was really profound experience. It is a delicacy, right? In delicacy, delicatesse in German we say for the Filipinos. Yeah, this was a little bit strange, but great question. Actually, I think you wanted to know something else, and the next two questions are going to the same direction. What sets the Philippines apart from other countries you have visited? And here it is definitely about the people. I never saw people who give me a wink so often. Like, it doesn't matter if kids, if older people, everyone gives you a wink when you drive with a motorbike through the Philippines. And yeah, they are so polite. Actually, everyone is talking to you with sir, and yeah, I didn't experience this before in other countries. So after a while, it was also a little bit, how to say, not a very good feeling, because you feel like, you know, too much attention actually. So this was a little bit Yeah, but the people are so polite, and this definitely sticks with me until today. Did you have a bad experience while traveling in the Philippines? The Ile is asking. And yeah, I had, I would say, definitely some very emotional moments. If you can see here, the two kids were laying in Cebu on a street, and the people around just walked by, and yeah, I actually started to cry also over there. It was really, really emotional for me, and seeing all the kids, yeah, this was different. Yeah, so we don't see things like this here, and also Tondo in Manila, where you have the Smoky Mountain and actually the worst slums in the world. The people are living on a mountain, on a smoky mountain, so it is always burning, you know, and it's actually just garbage, and the people are, sorting the garbage and getting like few bucks, few dollars a day, and yeah, this was really emotional and kind of bad experience, I would say. Yeah. Celeste is asking, a big fan from Taiwan, greetings to you. What and how does Philippines inspire you? Yeah, very great question. To combine this with this, because I mean, I was really, really emotional when I saw all these kids, but actually the kids, a lot of them, or most of them, were just smiling, you know? I mean, sure, these two guys who were laying there, they're not, but mostly the kids and the people are just smiling, and this shows me that you don't need a lot to be happy, and you don't see so many people smiling and being just so happy like them, or maybe it feels like even they have everything, you know, shelter, a warm bed and shower, and this is crazy, and this actually really inspired me that yeah, simplicity actually makes you happy, and you don't need much to be happy and to start the day with a smile off. J. Nick C is asking, was it difficult to travel from Manila to the islands? Basically not. You can take a boat ride, or you have very good flight connections, but yeah, going by bus from Manila to the rice terraces. I think this was my worst bus drive ever. So I can remember I tried to sleep, and then I woke up, and then I saw what this bus driver is doing. And guys, for those of you who know me, I'm a dynamic driver and I'm not that afraid. And I had a lot of bus drives around the world, but this bus driver, he was actually playing with our lives. So I really got angry, went over to him and told him, man, if you don't calm down straight, we have a problem. So yeah, this was kind of a crazy bus drive. This was kind of difficult situation. Yeah. Cannot understand people how they can play with other lives when they have 50 people sitting in the background. Anyway, guys, you need to visit Banaue and Batat. Most of you go to the ocean side. Please go up to this, to those rice fields. They are unique and incredible. Lanuns, hello! I met you in Abu Dhabi. Where is it? Were you in a helicopter? No, this was my little helicopter, my drone. Back in 2015, when I started filming actually with a drone. So I was not sitting in a helicopter, I was flying with a helicopter only in New Zealand and in, well, in the Dolomites for sure. I made this clip for the company through the Dolomites, really nice also. And somewhere else, in Germany, when I was producing a clip, yeah, about Eckbauerbahn. Malayu Ed. Okay, this isn't a question at all, but oh my god, that's my hometown, Banaue, Ifugao. Yeah, you can be happy to live there. I love this place, seriously. And the waterfall in Batat. When you go through the rice terrace and you reach this waterfall, wow. So, Chou Ni Ni from Taiwan fans asking. Yeah, for those of you who haven't seen, check out my Taiwan documentary. Maybe this is also something nice. Taiwan also a very unique, great country. Yeah. How is the view from the islands in Philippines? Yeah, I was standing here in Bohol above the chocolate hills, which are unique, and yeah, so the views can be very unique. One, my friend Manuel. So you got in touch with marks from history, Spanish and USA evasion, colonization. Yeah, quite a few, but I didn't recognize them that much because I was not that much in history, I would say, these times. But nowadays, yeah, I'm getting older, so maybe this changed a little bit, and I'm way more interested into the facts also, you know, what happened in our history. I mean, when I was young, I always just traveled and I was in this place, I was in this place. But nowadays, yeah, it's changed, and I also creating these documentaries for you guys to educate you also and inspire you to visit these places. Drozdinho Christoph is asking, there are thousands of islands, which one amazed you the most and why? In those cases, I don't have a most, I would say, because every place is unique or have something special. So, I mean, the Mayon volcano, the Terraces, El Nido, all the lagoons. So there are a lot of places which I really can recommend. Go to the Philippines, guys. Have you visited Mindanao? No, but I think in Mindanao is a very beautiful waterfall. I haven't visited, unfortunately, Amika. Do you love it here? I love it there. I just tried to say this name. Ace Candy, again a candy. Last time we had a candy. It's getting sweet here again, yeah. So yeah, I'm in love with the Philippines and I really can recommend it to you. If you still have some questions, please feel free to place it in the comments, and I really appreciate your thumb up. And if you like, stay in touch with me. You can subscribe. And tomorrow, the day after, I'm going to Dubai and I will do a documentary about Dubai. So keep in touch and keep safe. See ya.